It's not morning, it's actually 3:40, so it's late afternoon, but we started our day really late. We've been babysitting all day, and I'm taking a break from getting ready, so I've only got half my makeup on and my hair's not brushed, so I may look a little bit insane. You can hear screeching in the background. It's because I'm taking a break from getting ready to make the boys lunch. And there's also a noise outside. It's people doing construction work, and it is so loud. But I kind of wanted to, oh my goodness, my friend, I'm watching my friend's baby, and I'm looking at him over there, and he's trying to crawl. I'll show you guys him in a minute. But I've been noticing the past couple weeks that Bodie is very picky. If he does not like something, he will take it out of his mouth and throw it on the ground. If somebody has something that he wants, he'll take it out of his mouth, throw it on the ground to get whatever else it is. But one thing I found out that he likes is cashew, almond, or sunflower seed butter sandwiches. So we do those, but we can't do those every single day. He likes gluten-free pretzels, not the regular kind, the gluten-free kind, but he'll only eat them every couple of days. So picky, like I said, like if you give them to him every day, he's like, nope. He likes, I think he likes avocado toast. I haven't tried it again in a couple days, so we're kind of rotating, but there's one thing that he really likes that I'm going to show you guys really quick. Spinach and kale bites. So they have them in a whole bunch of different flavors. They have like carrots, I can't remember what else, but they've got a whole bunch of different, cannot talk. They've got a whole bunch of different flavors like broccoli, this one's kale and spinach, and another lighter one, I can't remember what it was called. But he loved these when we tried them the other day.
Good afternoon, guys. Say hi to Sparrow. Sparrow, say hi. 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 I just woke up.
I like a bucket.
You want to be on the bug car?
I like a bucket.
You are on the bug car.
Is that?
Okay, it's time to go get Bodie out of his bed. Bodie. Yeah, it stinks in here. It's stinky. It's stinky in here.
Really quick, in the snaps clipped, my skin is breaking out worse than it has in like 6 years. My skin was something that was really sensitive for me about 6 years ago. It was the main cause of my depression and something that I really struggled with. It's gotten a lot better since high school, but my dermatologist recommended a new medication that I could try. It's supposed to make your skin a lot worse before it gets better. And I forgot how worse it was. So my skin is breaking out like crazy, and I'm hoping that it's not too distracting for you guys. Because the next thing that I say in this next message, I wanted to kind of get across from you. So hopefully it's not too distracting from the message that I'm trying to share with you guys. But that's kind of what's going on with my whole face over there. Okay, so this is kind of a crappy transition because there wasn't one, but I wanted to talk to you guys about something that kind of sparked my interest yesterday. I haven't thought into it as much as I should. I forgot to say, we're getting ready because we are going to get some stuff for Bodie's birthday party. I think we talked about that a little bit earlier. We're gonna go to the store and buy some decor items for his party, which is on Saturday. So right now, that's what we're getting ready to do. But I was talking to somebody yesterday, and it's one of those people that's kind of just, you know, woe is me, my life is so bad, and blah, 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 blah. And I understand that it's so easy to get stuck in that, because sometimes I get stuck in that too, and for a long time when I was in high school, I lived in that all the time. Like, everything's bad, nothing's great, I'm not gonna smile, like, what's the point, you know? I just felt bad for myself all the time, you know? And it was one of those types of people, and it's sad because I'm watching this person lose a lot of friends, because it's hard for people to help somebody if they're just not willing to receive any kind of help. And so this person had told me, or asked me, do you ever tell somebody that you're okay when you're not, just because you think that it's what they want to hear? And it sparked a thought in my head, and like I said, I haven't thought into this too much, so I might come back in a week and be like, I've thought about it more, and I'm thinking it's more this way. So if you guys have any thoughts on this, you can leave them down below, and I'd love to talk more on this to see if this makes sense, or if where my thought is going is correct. But I kind of wanted to talk it out to get it out of my head. So, you know, like I was saying, the person asked, do you ever say that you're doing fine when you're not, just because you think that that's what somebody wants to hear? And it got me thinking, and I said, you know, I used to do that, and this is something that we talk about in group a lot. You know, like, they talk about how it's okay to practice saying, like, to strangers, you know, I'm not doing okay, or I am getting a divorce, because it's easier when it comes to somebody that you're familiar with, or that you're not as comfortable with, or you really care about their opinion and you're worried about their reaction. It's easier to kind of work it out. And I was thinking, like,
Ooh, you look good. Is it recording?
Yep. Anyways, like I was saying, I used to do that a lot and lost my train of thought again. It's like really hot. Okay, I was saying for like the 50th time. It's easy to just say, you know, I'm fine and brush it off and not really care. But I was thinking it's not helping anyone, like it's not helping the other person if you just say, I'm fine. And they obviously can tell that you're not fine and you just walk away, you know, because you're taking away their opportunity for them to learn and to grow and to benefit from the blessing of helping somebody else. And you're also taking away the opportunity for yourself to validate what you're feeling and to feel better and to grow from the situation that you're in as well. I talk about a lot how it's best for us to validate our feelings. Like it's okay to say, hey, I'm having a crappy day. Like if somebody asks you, hey, how are you doing? You seem down. You can say, you know what, I am having a really crappy day and I'm learning to validate my feelings, to say that, yeah, my day's crappy, maybe my life is not so great right now, but I'm gonna be okay and I really appreciate you asking. And if somebody is like, oh, well, do you want to talk about it? You want to tell me more? And you're not ready, like you don't want to tell them your whole life story and be like, well, I'm getting a divorce because this happened, or this person did this to me. You don't want to go into the drama. You don't want to deal with that. You don't think that that person is mentally ready, because sometimes people are mentally prepared to handle something like that, and other people, they've got so much going on in their own lives and they're mentally just cannot handle that. And it's sad and it sucks when you run into that problem, but it's not something that we can change. And so you don't have to tell them your whole life story. You can just say, like I said, you know, I am having a crappy day and that's okay, but thank you for asking. If you are not ready to go into the details at that time, or you don't want to go into the details, you can just tell them like, you know, I'm not really ready to go into that right now, but I appreciate you asking, because now I know in the future, like if I do want to talk to somebody about it, I know that you're available, and that really makes me feel good. And I'm sure that that's going to make that other person feel good, because they're like, oh, you know what, I'm glad that I asked. Because maybe they're not okay, you know, or maybe they are and it's fine, but I'm glad that I asked and I didn't just get shot down. And I was thinking a lot of times in our society, people don't ask if they're okay. Like you see people on the bench crying and whatever, and you just think like, oh, that's not my problem. Like, who knows why they're crying? I don't want to get into their drama. I don't want to deal with it. I don't know what they're doing. I'm busy. I'm running late. Like, I don't have time for this. And you think a lot of times it's like, well, I'm going to ask them anyways, and they're just going to say fine, or they'll get frustrated or whatever. And so you don't ask, and then you've got those people who are afraid to ask for help or to say like, hey, I'm not doing okay, because they constantly are getting shot down by those people who are like, you know, you say that you're struggling and they make it about them, or like something, you know, something similar, or they just make you feel bad for struggling. And I think that if we continue to conform to that side of society, we'll never break the pattern of that. Like, people aren't going to be able to help each other. And if there's one thing that I learned from my experience, and obviously this is a huge like extreme of the situation, you don't have to get on YouTube and be like, these are my life problems and here's all my issues, you know, like we did. But if there's anything that I've learned, is that talking about my experiences makes me feel like I'm not alone. So on those days where I'm like, woe is me, I'm all by myself, and like, you know, my husband cheated and it's my fault and I'm all alone and it's all about me, like, it's easy for you to feel down. And then it's like, once I started talking about it, I was like, you know what, I'm not alone. There are other people struggling just the same as me, and it gave me the blessing of being able to talk to other people in the same situation and not feel like I'm alone. And it gave me the blessing to be able to help other individuals. And I've talked to other people who have said, you know, one day I broke down at the grocery store and I was like, my wife died, you know, and it turns out that the lady in the line behind him, that her husband had just died. And so they were able to like have a moment where it's like they were just raw and real, and it was okay. Like, they didn't have to sit in that and sulk. They didn't have to, you know, go into their whole life story, but it was like a moment where they felt connected and they didn't feel alone, and they felt like they were going to be okay. So I don't know if any of that made sense. It made so much more sense yesterday when I was like saying it on a rant, you know, like in the moment. But that's basically what I'm saying, is that like, it's okay, and I don't think that we have to feel bad to say, you know what, I'm not doing okay. You don't have to put on a mask and say, yeah, my life is perfect all the time, because that's really hard to live life like that if you're not. And a lot of times it's like, your mask isn't that great, people could tell anyways, but it's hard and it's draining to live life like that. And it's okay for you to say, you know what, I'm not doing great today. Like, today has been a hard day, but I'm going to be okay. You know, and it gives you the opportunity to maybe let people surprise you in a good way and to find people who are going to be a support system for you. One of the most amazing experiences that I had is that I went to work one day and one of my clients was just talking and I could tell that she was off, she's having a bad day. I was having a horrible day that day. And she had just opened up to me, and it turns out that it's like our husbands were in the same exact situation. We were in the same exact frame of life, and this woman has become one of my best friends. They've become one of our biggest support systems. This guy was able to go to group with Cody, and she was able to be a support system for me, and vice versa. And it's been such a wonderful experience. And I always think, like, if she was never comfortable to say that, or if I didn't ask, if I didn't choose to say, hey, are you okay? Do you want to talk about it? Then I might not have ever had this friend. I might not have ever known. So that was kind of a long rant. We're trying to keep this vlog short. I always say that and we don't, but yeah. Also, every time that I go out, people ask about these jeans. I'll show you guys in a minute. They're high-waisted bell-bottom jeans, super cheap. Amazon, they're the only place that sells them. And then I got this belt from Forever 21, this shirt from Tilly's, $3 again. So this whole outfit's like super cheap. And standing here in this kitchen, I feel like I'm doing a cooking video that I'm gonna be like, and here is my pie, and just pull it out and show you guys that. I don't know why I'm filming all my videos in the kitchen lately, but we're gonna head to the store. We're gonna get some stuff for Bodhi's birthday. I'm so excited. Okay, we go. No!
Oh, I don't like my head. My head looks weird. Okay, here we are. Here's Bodhi and me. Come on, guys. We are going in to get some cardstock.
Oh my gosh.
And a hole punch for the party. Bodhi, you look like a train conductor. Sparrow.
Step up. Whoa. Wait, look up. We all look both ways. No people. Ah, run. We're not touching. Look up.
Yeah, this fell over.
I know he did. Oh, don't run. We're walking.
Don't run.
Straight walk. Mommy's trying to look for some pastel balloons that I'm not gonna. Ow.
Bodhi, look at the camera. Bodhi. Bodhi. Bodhi.
Okay, let's go down there.
Bodhi.
We made it to the cardstock, baby.
Cardstock.
Oh, we didn't even check to see like how many cardstock things we would need. Not prepared.
We'll just get like probably 3 or 4.
Okay. Well, I mean, we know because we have to print out the signs too.
They're 49 cents each, and they're 50% off.
Oh,
each
crap.
one of these is
I don't know if I want to get like one white or if I want to get like a cream. What do you think?
What is that?
What is that, Sparrow? What color?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
It's a color.
It's green.
It's a color. Yeah, it is a color.
Green.
Oh, we do different. Do different.
What color is that one?
Do different.
It's getting confusing. Maybe this color.
The color that one.
The noises.
The color that one.
Are those like too yellowy?
I like green.
It's green.
Sparrow, where's the blue?
Go.
I'm just gonna try this.
Where's the?
Should I do the labels?
Let's go.
Where's the blue?
Oh, where's the? I found it.
It's not the blue. That's the brown.
Okay, let's.
Flower.
Okay, let's not take all
Should I
the
do this
cardstock.
color or like white?
I like that one.
Go away,
Try the
like
lemon.
Color.
White.
Is it the texture or the smooth?
No, it's just
Where's
smooth.
that,
Let's do
Daddy?
the texture ones.
Where's that?
Then I gotta.
Oh,
This is what it's like trying to leave the store with Sparrow.
that was
He gets
that.
distracted like every 3 steps, and he's like, "What is this?"
Come on, buddy.
Come on, let's go.
It's the what?
Yeah, but let's keep going. Let's keep walking.
What's that?
A gold tree. He needs to know like literally what every single thing in the store is. That's a giant bell. Let's keep walking. We gotta go.
What's that?
Come on. It's because Sparrow has got Mommy's glasses. Let me see him. Put him on. And he kind of looks like Harry Potter.
Oh, what's it?
If I-
It's a visit.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Daddy?
He's kind of all over the place, but we are going to go ahead to get gas and put money in the bank So we can buy some more balloons online?
What?
What? I'm just checking you out.
The car.
There's a car. Say bye, car.
Bye, car.
Okay, so we'll see you guys in a minute. Say bye, vlog.
Bye, back.
See you in a minute.
I want to see it.
Oh, he wants to vlog. Okay. What are you vlogging?
Bye,
Say
Daddy.
Daddy's butt.
Say bye, Daddy.
Say bye, Dad.
Daddy.
He's telling you.
So earlier we went to Hobby Lobby. Sparrow, where else did we go? Sparrow, where else did we go?
It's a good day.
Okay.
So, Mama.
No.
I don't think Mama wants to be seen right now. Mama, do you want to be seen?
From way over there.
What?
From way over there.
From way over there.
You gotta take your clothes out of my room, dude.
There's
Is that
Mama.
my kid?
Okay,
Where are you
anyways.
going with Bode?
So we went to Hobby Lobby.
Oh, Cody.
And then,
Oh, I did.
oh, you putting that on Mama's face? Cody's towel? Okay, so we went to Hobby Lobby. And then,
Oh my god!
Sparrow!
No, this is my room. Don't stop him. He's like, let me help you. Stop. I will pour on your, my whole room's getting.
It's like,
Seriously.
he's laughing.
No, not on
No, you're doing it on purpose now. No, that's on
There's
purpose.
cords over there.
Hey, go put it down. Go put it down. Sparrow, go put it down. Buddy, I get he's not feeling very well.
We got home from everything we were doing and all of our errands, and Bodie had a fever, so we're trying to get his little fever to go down. He had some medicine. He's drinking his bottle, so he's gonna go take a nap. Okay, so we filmed the outro earlier, like I said. Sparrow did it, so roll the outro now.
Go back, Daddy. And Daddy.
Are you actually vlogging? Yep. What you doing, bud?
I mean, oh yeah.
You're showing the floor. Show them Daisy.
Send me to the Montana.
Hey, this is Daisy.
See back, Daddy.
Hi.
See back.
Hi, vlog.
Bye back. See bye, Mama.
Bye.